Yeah, I worked with them in pretty much every capacity of production, including engineering. That's a side quest when I had to step in the engineering seat, and then I just kept up with it. But yeah, working for Funimation is interesting because I've worked with them for so long on so many different projects with a variety of people there, and we've had our ups and downs and everything in between, like a family. And so Funimation, I always feel really comfortable getting into the booth at Funimation because I've been in all of the booths and taken naps in nearly every booth. Maybe not, no, not in Studio E. Studio E we film stuff in. I haven't taken a nap there yet. I know nearly every inch of that building still, and I don't go back so much anymore. I record anything for Funimation. I'll record at the Habitat, my space, or Sabbath has a studio out here that I'll go to occasionally. But yeah, I haven't been back in a while, but I still remember. I could probably walk through it blindfolded, and that would be a good game. Well, it happens everywhere. I mean, at the airport it just happened. When I'm at Best Buy, it'll happen at Disneyland. Anywhere. I'll be eating and all of a sudden a bottle of wine will show up, and I'm like, and they're like, oh, someone walked by, saw you, wanted to get this bottle of wine. I'm like, well, who can I thank? They're like, they're gone. I'm like, oh, okay. The funniest one is always if I'm on the phone and talking to like tech support or customer service of something. And we'll be talking, they're like, okay, I need to pull up your account, like, what's your information, blah, 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 what's your name? And then you hear the pause. And they're like, is this? And I'm like, oh, here it comes. they'll say it. I'm always very glad that people follow these shows and namely, are a fan of the show and of what I get to do. So it's always a lot of fun. So with ADR directing, it depends on what the property is. So I'm working on a couple shows right now. One show is already done. Let's take it outside of anime, like something for Netflix, like a live action show that's shot in Italian, let's say. So then it will come over to me, and the scripts will be translated, and I'll cast the show, and we'll schedule it, and we'll get actors that will replace those voices with an English voice so that an American or an English audience can understand the show and still appreciate the production, but just in a language they can understand. So we'll go through and we'll really try to recreate, not copy their performance, but replicate that experience so that when you're watching it, we try to get it as close as possible to you not knowing that this show was recorded in a different language. I want to do more Marvel characters or DC. I want to have that moment where whatever character I'm playing, I'm like, when I can say, as a kid, I always wanted to be that character. And I have a couple of those. Really, two that I would, Batman. I'm not quite there for Batman yet, but like a young Batman or like maybe a Nightwing, and then a Superman. I would like that, but it'd have to be a very particular Superman. I think my voice is not quite suited. I think it's more like a Superboy or from Young Justice or something like that. I think it's important to have your goals, but then know realistically where do you fit in that. So most likely it'll be as a villain in those things, or the Joker. We'll see what happens. They've got great people in those roles now. They're doing their thing. I want them to do it forever. So I'm just happy right now to be in the audience watching that happen. So.